Welcome to No Rules, people, man. It's your boy SG, along with Tigo, who's got the worst. Hold on, before we start, T. That material there, if I rub static electricity galore, just for the chain.
Do you know what's funny? I wore this on Filthy 2 weeks ago, and you weren't there. And I thought, I'm going to have to wear this for No Rules, because otherwise the house Specs going to kill this jumper.
It gives me 2008 River Island vibes. Yeah.
It gives me Burton vibes.
There you go.
Why are you wearing all these equipment around your neck?
Equipment?
Yeah, let me see this.
Nah.
Bring out the necklace.
Nah, why are you still wearing that jacket?
Yeah, I can smell the leather, by the way. You
Yes!
by the way.
I did that. That was my goal.
No, you got wrestler vibes.
Is it?
Yeah. That's your thing, innit?
You know what design is this?
Next.
No, guess.
Guess.
Yeah.
Guess.
You got it. Yes.
Yeah, come on, man.
He guessed last week, man. Let me take this off.
It's
anyway,
Diesel, by the way.
That's Diesel.
Oh, it's Diesel?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got guess vibes still.
Is it?
Yeah.
I got swag, Chucky, man.
I hear that.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we got the biggest guest. Tigo tweeted, he showed you, we've got the greatest guest coming on. And here he is, Chuck Norris.
Thank you. Do you know what, yeah? This is actually the first time of me doing something this year.
What?
This might not be the first thing to come out, but this is the first time in front of a microphone and a camera this year. I'm with you. And this is actually the first time that we've actually sat together.
This is crazy,
in life.
man.
You know, in life.
Wait.
We've never sat next to each other ever in life. We've never done that.
DJ will always stand, isn't it?
Exactly.
Champions League of everything. You were
He's
sitting.
not sat, he didn't
Exactly.
Sit, he didn't sit next to me.
Yeah.
So something's gonna happen because I celebrated New Year's with you
Right, in the yardie dance.
in the Yardie dance.
Right.
And now we're here. So something's gonna happen. I feel like something's gonna happen after this as well.
Oh, well, I'm down. You know me, man. Come on, bro. I'm
crazy,
here, innit?
man.
I just, see me, bro. I'm in a place here where I'm going down this road.
Amazing. I'm coming out.
Okay, this is what it is, yeah? So picture this now, yeah? Boom. You know at the end of the film where you have like the sunset? Yeah? Like, say they're driving in the car, whatever.
The sun going up or down?
It's going up. No, it's going down. Whatever the hell it is, yeah? And it's the end of the thing and they look like they're in the desert and whatnot and they're just riding off or whatnot, yeah? So I'm going towards the sunset. I don't know what's like, all I know is there's a sunset there. But I might take a left or a right or whatever it is. I just do what I want when I want to do it. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's why.
I'm just going towards the sunset.
That's why there's no rules. You see what I'm saying to you? Look at China. China just bought a sun. And they just showed us the sun.
This is it. This is what I'm saying. And you know what the maddest thing is? Molly May said it best. We all got the same 24 hours in a day.
That's what she said.
She did.
Yeah. Molly May said we all got the same 24 hours a day.
Yeah. So if I'm going to that sunset within the same 24 hours, you could do that too.
You know what, man? This is a blessing. Because I woke up today thinking to myself, okay, cool. I wanted Chucky here at 4 p.m. Chucky wanted it 1:30. I said, because I'm homeschooling my kids, innit? So
Are you?
Yeah, we have to work at a certain time. But because there's no rules, I said to my daughter today, I said, listen, it's insert day today. And she's complaining. When we was in school, insert day was that was a celebration, wasn't it? It was like best day.
That was the sickest day.
We ain't got to go in tomorrow. It's insert day.
Teacher training day.
Teacher training day.
Yeah.
But my daughter was mad that she was holding her books. I had my Dr. Martens on ready to come and see Chucky. There you go. There's no rules. Now, Chucky, listen.
Go on.
We've had guests on the show. Guests galore. From all the man them. I think I asked you about 2 years ago to come on, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But we've obviously been busy, innit?
Yeah, it was just before the pandemic, I think.
Yeah.
He asked me to come on, and I can't even remember what happened that day, but I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
It was super last minute, like today still. Yeah. Can't lie. Yeah, Specs hit me like 11:30 at night the day before we recorded this, like, yo, are you about tomorrow?
You know why? Because Tigo messaged me like, Specs, no rules tomorrow. And I was like, But last minute spontaneous activities are the best.
That's my thing.
If you didn't ask me, I would have known. I would have just come with a ghost.
That's my thing. I was like that in my outside days with women and stuff like that. That was kind of my thing. If I was single, it always had to be spontaneous. It could never be, what you doing next Friday, next Saturday. It always had to be, what you doing now.
You lot are DJs, man. I think that's a DJ mentality.
Of course, man. Well, then the whole world should be DJs too.
Nothing will get done.
That's true.
Everything will be waiting for the last minute.
So I want to take it back, Chuck. I want to take it back in it. Obviously, I've had guests. They've told me stories.
Yeah.
And obviously, this is 2022. I want to ask you this. Like, are you a shoulder shaker?
Am I a shoulder shaker? What is that?
That means when, like, you know, you're in your room and the place is shaking, the door's locked, you got the porno on, it's on mute,
Right.
but you might go volume 1 just to get the whole, you know, raw experience. But it means when you grab your pipe, shoulders moving up and down, and you entertain your own body.
You're right. No, my legs shake.
And that's right.
Yeah, my legs shake. But you know what, right? Do you know what? By the way, can I just say, yeah? I don't go volume 1, I go max because I have the Sennheisers on.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I want to hear, sometimes I got the headphones on, I hear the cameraman moving. That's how my thing is.
So you're inside shoulder shaker then, you go inside.
Yeah, come on, man. Listen, my whole thing is about if I'm going to do this, and I need the full experience, man. I can't do it half-hearted.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I might try that, you know. So you got Beats by Dre headphones. So
Sennheisers.
You got the bass.
No, so the Sennheisers, they give you the tops as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, you get tops. You get the tops and middles. You get the bass, which is like a decent amount of bass, but it's not overbearing. See, with because I tried it one time with the Beats by Dre, and I feel like the pounding is a bit too.
too much.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I need a bit
so
of
it's
tops.
a house.
Yeah.
Rattles you.
I need some tops.
Well, then that means, with the pounding too hard, that means you've typed in rough sex.
That's not my category at the
What's your
moment.
category?
The thing is, if you listen to Halfcast, weirdly you actually know Chucky's categories.
Okay. People, find me an episode where Chucky talks about his category. Because we've had some people say some weird things. What's the weirdest we've had, T?
Weird, I don't know, but Miles obviously stands out.
Was that with double big boobs, carpets, and that?
This was ebony big tits.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, that's light, though.
Yeah.
That's light still. I had that phase for a bit. I've had a good bunch of different phases. I can't lie. Do you know what? Sometimes, though, I get intrigued by what's out there. So, like, I might watch things, not because it's from a turn-on aspect, but just because I just want to know, like, what is going on? Like, why do people do that?
Like Sex in the City?
What do you mean?
Sex in the City, there's some porno scenes in there.
That is Sex in the City?
Yeah.
You were talking about some 50 Shades of Grey light stuff.
Is that?
No, I'm talking about things that, I'm talking about like milking.
Milking? What's that?
It's the one here where, like, say they're like on they're on like a masseuse bed, and then they cut a hole in the thing, and then the penis is through the hole,
And they go under the bed.
and the woman's under the bed.
Oh
yeah.
my days!
This is milking, man. Yeah, bro, this is milking, man. So that's not my thing, but I've watched it to just try to see what's, and then I've also thought, I wonder if that is a vibes. Like, I wonder if, because I do like massages, and I wonder if that is, I wonder if that is a good way to end it, respectfully. Do you get me?
So that's your...
You know what the funny thing is? When you get a massage, sorry, Space, you get to the end of that massage, you think, it wouldn't even be a big deal. You've touched every part of my body.
Exactly. Can I just say, my last massage was funny though. So I went, like, it was my birthday. it was my birthday, yeah. And like, I just thought, oh, you know what? Let me just go on a self-pampering day thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So anyway, I went and got a manicure and a pedicure for the first time. Then I went and got a massage now, yeah. So then, like, when I've gone into the thing, I've gone on the bed, I've taken my clothes off, whatever, and I've gone in there. And then the ladies turned on the music and that, you know, like it just sounds all super light. No, you understand what I'm saying?
Like the ocean is next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously, she's a big lady in that as well, yeah? Like, she was a big lady.
Oh, big hands.
Yeah, but when she was putting her hands on my back, I did like it though. But it started to get all weird when I started feeling she was climbing on the bed.
Whoa.
Like, she was climbing on there, and then she was like really like putting a knee in my back. And then she put a next knee on my back. So now the big lady is like got both of her knees on my back and is squeezing. And bro, do you know how much that hurt?
Yeah.
But my pride would not allow me to say,
Ah!
yeah.
I had that before Christmas. I did the same thing. There's rails where they grab the rails, climb up, get on your
Okay.
back and all that stuff. Yeah, my shoulder was busted at the time. I had a frozen shoulder. And they're just going to town and stepping and kneeing my back and all of that. And I'm just like, she's like, is this okay? And I'm like, Yeah.
Yeah, but there's also, I mean, they asked me, do you want it, soft or you want it hard? And I just say soft, so so it feels like a rub.
Yeah, I mean, I go more for the relaxation element of it, but you know what is mad, yeah? Even in that experience, when I rang them, I told them I was looking to come at a certain time, and they told me, we couldn't do, there's a lady that couldn't do it, but there was a man that could do it at that time. And I thought about that. I thought, a man? I'm just not really wanting a man to just do that.
That's
but
what
then I thought, hold on a minute.
Footballers. The footballers.
Yeah. That's true, yeah, because they rubbed it in a fire and that. Yeah, they rubbed it in a fire. But I did think to myself, why is it that I'm going to a massage place and I require a woman to do it? And if I was with my missus and my missus was talking to them and they said to my missus, what would you, a woman can't do it, but a man could. Or she said that she didn't want a woman, she wanted a man. If my missus said, I don't want a woman, I want a man to do it, what would my ego say to me?
Well, I've typed in masseuse on Pornhub before, and every time the guy, he will massage the mummy, and the mummy's dripping like water down there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, now he's got a hole in his trousers.
Right.
So now his back comes out, and then it just slowly slips in.
Yeah.
They have a slow little session, and it's done, and she's a happy bunny. And there's obviously my mummy won't tell me that. She won't tell me that's what's happened. So for me, it has to be a woman doing my mummy. That's just me personally. I'm jealous. I get jealous.
I don't get jealous.
What? My mummy? 17 and a half years? No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
What?
Well, I'm not her going to a masseuse and, the guy just
rubbing up her batty.
He just puts it in her tunnel.
What if he just rubs her batty? What if he rubs her batty?
She's got cellular, so
it might help.
Yeah, it might help. Rub it off. You know what I mean? She's got a few scars on there.
I hear that.
Yeah, so
I love all of that.
And she's got a hemorrhoid as well.
Oh Jesus!
So if you want to go in there and really wipe that out, that's fine.
You need to stop putting.
Oh no, it's hemorrhoid. Yeah. do you want hemorrhoid? Do you want it?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Next guest, just so you know, Specs can be like, Chucky be saying, yeah, that hemorrhoid.
Yeah, that's what I do. We swap the hemorrhoid around. Oh my days. Yeah, man. Listen, I actually want to get a massage. I'm going to get a massage. Now you've even spoken about, I want to get one because the last massage I got. In fact, I went to Italy and got a massage that time on my birthday.
Yeah.
Do you know when I'm in Italy?
My first massage was mad.
Did they massage you here?
Your eyelid.
What? You ain't got the eyelid massage?
No, man.
That's what you done in Italy. Don't go to Italy. Don't go there.
Serious?
The woman put her look. And you know I wear glasses already.
Right.
So I'm thinking, she's trying to put the glasses inside my face so it comes out my eye. I don't know what she did, but it was painful. I said, no, never again.
Oh my God. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. The first time I went for a massage, someone bought me it as a gift, and I didn't know how it worked. So when I went there, the lady said to me, these were her exact words, here's the towel, I'll leave you to sort yourself out. So I thought, you know what, yeah? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. So, do you know what I did, yeah? I took my clothes off, I was in my boxer shorts. Then I thought, nah, but am I supposed to wear my boxer shorts? Let me take them off. So I took my boxer shorts off. Then I thought...
Your butt is naked now.
Yeah, butt naked now. And I'm thinking, is this a bit intrusive? Nah, let me put my boxer shorts back on. So I put them back on and I thought, nah, but in the movies, they're naked. So I took them off. But I couldn't wrap the towel around me because it was one of them really
short.
Yeah.
It was short.
So I'm going through this thing of this ego of do I keep it on, do I take it off? What if I'm supposed to take it off and I've got them on and then she's going to think I'm a little man let me just keep them off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I jumped on the bed and I put the thing on, the towel over me and whatnot. And then she started massaging man and that, yeah. And then she realized that I was naked.
How?
And she was like,
how?
Because she just went up. She didn't touch the bag. She didn't touch the bag.
She touched the bag. She
didn't touch the bag, the ball bag.
The handle.
Yeah, she just got the handle. I think she got closer because my pubic hairs was a tad bit long before the manscaped joint.
Yeah.
So I think when she went up, she probably felt the hair and was like, oh shit, oh my God, he's naked. My God, oh my God. So I was like, she said, "Oh, you were supposed to keep your boxers on," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't. I genuinely didn't, because I didn't want her to feel uncomfortable." You understand what I'm saying?
But they did say
She carried on. Yeah, she carried on though, and it was fine. It was fine, but it did make me think to myself, shit, like women that do that must find themselves in so much uncomfortable situations. Do you get me? Because I genuinely wasn't even doing that, but there would be a scumbag who will just genuinely just take it off just to just be unruly.
You'd imagine that's probably once a day at least.
Exactly.
So what you done basically, without saying it, you said, listen, happy ending is there for the taking. That's what that means, isn't it, right?
Yes, yeah.
Have you got a happy ending before?
I actually haven't, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest.
So what's the
I'm
point
gonna
of
be
all
honest.
that?
I'm gonna be honest. I would take one. I would. I'm gonna be honest. I would. Respectfully. Just for the experience, I would. I wouldn't go for it, but I would.
Let me just clarify. Happy ending in my head is just like when they say turnover and you got Chucky's towel because you got nothing underneath the towel.
Yeah, now I'm butt naked.
Yeah,
now.
butt naked. So now you're on your back.
Yeah.
And they go and they show the shake for you. That's a happy ending for me.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And the part is part of my body.
Right.
So if you've done the cheeks, the back, the shoulder, you might as well go and get the hand. on that.
There's people who say that's sex work. I would say it's not necessarily sex, but at the same time, look, whatever. It's dangerous territory, isn't it?
It is. It's very dangerous territory. But I wouldn't be going there for that. I mean, if it was suggested, then I would definitely.
£25 extra, you do it.
Nah, man.
Well, it has to be free. It's just dessert, innit?
Yeah, I think, yeah, man. I think it's got to be a thing of like. I think it's got to be a thing for her where it's like, you know what?
Let me do it.
You know what? I think he's a good-looking guy or whatever. Right?
Okay,
and I'm in the
okay,
vibe.
okay, yeah.
And I'm in the vibe.
Yeah.
And I'm letting you know that I'm in the vibe.
Yeah.
And if this is what you want me to do,
We'll do it.
then
Okay.
we'll do that.
You're
And I'll
asking
say, you know
for a
what?
lot.
Cool.
You're asking for a lot.
Hey, yo, so then I won't take it then. I won't take it then.
If she doesn't fancy me, she can't.
Yeah,
do it.
because it's got to be reciprocated.
100%.
It's got to be reciprocated. I can't just want it. You got to want to do it too.
It's true, 50-50. So now I want to ask you this. Obviously, we spoke about shoulder shaking, masseuse.
Does your shoulder really shake?
Who, man?
Does your shoulder shake?
What? Of course. Oh, so you do that, yours is up and down. Oh, what, your shoulders don't move when you do it?
Nah, man.
So how you do it then? Oh, I know how you do it. You make a hole with your hand and you run into your hand. Running into your hand. We're gonna start asking guests, you shoulder shake or do you run into your hand? Flipping hell, man. So what, have you risked it for a cracker before?
What do you mean?
Perfect response.
So that means that basically, have you ever like shoulder shaked in a place or where someone's caught you,
Nah.
you've nearly been caught, or you played with fire?
No, but I will. Okay, let's do this though. Let's do this. If we're gonna go there, let's do this. Yeah.
If we're gonna go there, let's do this. We're doing this.
Listen, yeah. We as young kids always think that we are hella smart,
Of course.
but our parents are smart.
Of course.
So I dread to think. I dread to think what my mum stumbled across.
So you think you've been caught?
I'm sure that there might have been a time where she might have just, you get what I'm saying? Not caught me. I don't know.
Has there been a time where you think that you've done it and you think, hold on, my mum stands, I could see her eyeball. No, never.
Nah. I just think in my mind, yeah. See, like now, I got like little brothers that are significantly younger than me, yeah. And when they think that they are being smart, or if they think that they are being smart, it's like, bro, you have to understand that I was there. You can't outsmart me with this one, which makes me think would be the same with my parents. Do you know what I mean? Me thinking that I'm super smart with this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? Trying to watch the 10-minute teaser, trying to turn off the TV as soon as she probably knows that what I was doing.
Yeah. Facts, yeah.
So as parents, you think we...
My mum worked in sexual health, by the way. She worked in sexual health. Yeah, she used to like.
Oh, you got caught from the first time you did it then.
No, she used to like put these books on my bed, yeah, that had like all of these like mad looking penises and vaginas and shit like that.
I remember them books, they were little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those books.
And she used to put bare condoms on my bed and shit. I used to be the condom guy. You could not catch me slipping without one. I had one when I first started driving. I had one in the glove compartment. I had one in my wallet. I had one on the side of the car. I had one underneath my bed. I had one underneath the pillow. I had one in the cupboard. I had one in the cupboard. I had one in the cupboard by the wardrobe, and I had another one by the cupboard where the lamp was. You was not catching me slipping without one, and that was because of those flipping books. I'm telling you.
Bro, you know what it is? Them days, if I had a condom, and a mommy at the time caught me with one, I was ashamed.
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
So I didn't want no condoms around me, and you've got them galore.
Now, my brothers used to ring me all the time. Oh, Chucks, have you got some CDs? That's what the code was. That was what the code was.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've done the intros. Chucky on No Rules. What a day. What an era. What a time.
I'm happy to be here, by the way. Honestly,
Norris.
like I watch this all of the time, yeah, and see you, brother. Oh, you're such a G, man. And Tigo, you already know.
Nah, fuck that.
Tigo's the
Look at that jumper. Fuck that.
Nah, Tigo's an actual general.
Fuck that,
one day we need to have a real honest conversation about you, Tigo.
No,
one
You're
day,
a real
one day.
guy.
Yeah,
Well, not
definitely,
today.
definitely. But I've got stories on T. Obviously, when we do that talk with T, we'll rate him, but I've got some stories that will bring him back down. We want to put people back in there.
I hear that.
No, we're not giving no one there flowers or condoms.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
you know what I mean? We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get to some serious Sundays. Now, because technically we haven't released the last episode, so there's no comments to respond to, I just put on Twitter, I said, look, we've got one of our greatest ever guests coming on. One of the most requested guests we've ever had.
I want to put myself last on that your little list right now. I'm entering that list right now. So Serious Sundays, I'm entering the comments. I want to ask a question.
Oh, okay, cool, excellent. So I just said, and people are like, you have to tell us who it is before we ask the questions, but that's too easy, in my opinion. You should just have a creative question. Obviously, we've got some terrible questions. Have you ever risked it for a cracker? Obviously, we're going to ask that already.
Yeah.
That's been asked. But we got one here from Mitch FNF. Which African countries would you guys like to visit? We were talking about that downstairs.
Yeah, we was actually.
Where have you been, first of all?
So the two places that I've been, Nigeria and Ghana. Both times I worked and I experienced it in an amazing way. I liked Nigeria. It was a little intense. I think maybe it was intense because of the artist I was filming. I was filming with Naira Marley, and obviously, you know, they go absolutely
My favorite African artist,
mad
by the way.
And then, who do you prefer him to?
Burna Boy.
Oh, wow.
I prefer Naira Marley to Burna Boy. No one can tell me nothing. It's 2022.
Say no more.
Darren Marley's class.
And then Ghana, I proper loved. Like, it was a bit more relaxed. I spent a lot of time in a place called Kumasi. It was sick. Had some sick experiences there. But I really want to go Ethiopia. I want to go to Eritrea, and I want to go to Djibouti.
Djibouti. Where's Djibouti? Is Djibouti?
It's right near.
Right next
It's
to
east, yeah,
Ethiopia.
So I want to do that whole little bit there. I do want to do Congo in that as well. I want to just, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I want to go to those places first. I wouldn't mind going Somaliland too. I really want to do that. In fact, this would be my ideal because they're all sort of quite close to each other, innit, yeah? Boom, Somaliland, Eritrea, Djibouti, Ethiopia, whichever is easier in terms of like how to maneuver. And also, I don't think that Eritrea and Ethiopia have beef anymore.
No.
So they're all right. So boom, I can go from one to the next, and it's not political. So that's me.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Where have you been?
I've been Sudan. I pretended to go to Rwanda. My best friend got married in Rwanda, and I was meant to go there, but I ended up being Ibiza.
Oh my God!
So what I did, I took a video of myself on the beach of Ibiza. It's in issues. I'm in Kigali, but he can tell that he's like, no, the sea's too clean. So yeah, no, that's not. So I'm gonna go to Rwanda this year anyway. But I want to go to Namibia.
Oh, of course. I met someone from Namibia as well.
If you type in Namibia on YouTube, listen, I go to countries on YouTube first. Yeah. If you type in Namibia drive-through, just type in Namibia drive-through, look at that place is looking like Liverpool Street.
Oh my God!
It doesn't look like Africa.
Okay.
It's well developed, and they're doing really well. Namibia are doing really well. They're not arguing with any countries.
They're just on their own
They're
team.
just on their own. I don't want to go to a country that's arguing with another country. We don't want to do the arguments. I think Congo's arguing right now. It's a problem. But with Congo, as well, you have to have a hench mask. I'll tell you why after the show.
Okay.
Because the masks are built differently.
Why?
Because a lot of people that I know from Congo, their noses have got big shoulders.
Someone.
You need like a curtain mask.
I hear you.
So
I hear that still.
Remember when we met Romelu Lukaku, and he wasn't talking about Congo. He was talking about going to Ivory Coast. He said that's where he spends a lot of time, a lot of summers at Didier Drogba's house. Yeah, Ivory Coast sounds sick.
I was on a phone call the other day, man. People trying to tell me to invest in buying a virtual land.
Oh, serious? NFTs and that, and flipping metaverse.
Chucky,
and
have you got money in this stuff?
I got crypto.
You know, crypto blew up. Now it's NFTs and stuff. So Chucky, I'm telling you now, crypto fell off. Now it's coming up to NFTs and this stuff.
Do you know the maddest thing is? I'm not gonna lie, my crypto's up still, but I don't.
Tell me how. I know why. How?
I'll be honest with you. It's up, but I don't know how to get it. But everyone keeps telling me, "Oh yeah, all you need to do is just take this out." But the thing is, I don't even want to take it out. I just want to just leave it and see what happens with it. Yeah, but I don't have no land in the metaverse. One of my friends is buying land in the metaverse, and apparently, like, for one, I can't remember what the measurement was, but it was like some like 1 square. But he told me what the measurement was. Yeah, it's like 15 bags. But then you've got like, you know, Snoop Dogg's got a whole flipping thing in the metaverse.
That's what I was told.
Yeah, there's like quite a lot of people that have got, but I don't understand it just yet. But I'm gonna actually spend some time.
You'll never understand a scam.
Do you know what it is?
Never
Yeah?
understand a scam.
For
Never.
me, see with the metaverse, yeah, I need a person to explain it to me in either 2 ways. You have to explain it to me like you're explaining it to a child, or you have to explain it to me like you're explaining something from the streets. That way, I will be able to understand it. If you take me to an office and you start giving me all of these terms and all of this stuff, you've lost me from the get-go. I need to know the equivalent of...
I can explain it.
Go on.
Grand Theft Auto 5 online.
I ain't played that, but go on anyway.
Buy an apartment, right? Digital real estate. But you buy it with money you earn in the game.
Right.
Metaverse, you use real money.
Yeah.
So you're a stupid cunt.
Facts.
This next question here comes from Nicholas. Eating corner shop sandwiches, is it that deep?
Oh my God, I can't do that.
What? Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean? Is it that deep?
Yeah.
No. You know what I get.
What, you eat sandwiches from the corner shop?
Name this, Nisa? Or the corner shop that's got the post office in it?
Londis. Do you eat them from Londis?
Yes!
Oh my God, that's outrageous.
It's in a packet.
I'm with you.
It's in a
Do
packet.
you know why, Chucky? Because you what you've done is you tapped into the Tescoification of the world, and if it doesn't come from Tesco, Marks and Spencer's, Sainsbury's, etc., that it's not good, that it's not fresh, that it's not clean. There's fruit and veg out there as well. You eat the fruit and veg from that shop over there. That's way more risky, surely, in theory, than a sandwich. And bear in mind, I don't eat meat, so maybe it's slightly different for me. But I'm starting to rebel against the idea that it has to come from one of these.
Marks and
big
Spencer's, the
supermarkets.
sandwiches is $6.99.
As well.
Do you know what?
Selfridges prices.
Do you know what it is, yeah? I think the reason why my mind went this way is because I'm looking at demand. So, the reason why, and this might be flawed, but the reason why I feel like the sandwich is safe in Marks and Spencer's is because there's traffic. Yeah, can I have this? Can I have that? Boom, yeah, can we do this? Bam, boom, bim. You see Londis? Yeah, man are just going in for a cigarettes on one of these.
I love that.
How long is the sandwich been
That's
there?
organic. That's organic, man.
Do you understand what I'm saying? That might have been sitting there for time. Also, bearing in mind, to be fair, we got to keep the same energy with carton juice. How long has the KA been there? Not much people have KA, and I've got K. I just got KA the other day. And we can't even see what's inside
There's no
it.
expiry date on a cotton drink.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't. That's searched.
Yes, there is.
What?
There must be.
Where? Where is it?
There's expiry date on everything.
No, where's the expiry date on a Ribena cotton
At
juice?
the
I would
top.
say it's probably on,
I've checked the top.
on the flaps, I'd probably say.
Huh?
The flaps.
Yeah.
Oh, how am I going to find it on the flaps?
There's an expiry date on everything. I mean, we're coming out of the European Union, so they might abolish expiry dates in the UK. It's possible.
But that's mad. But you understand what I'm saying about the traffic, though?
No, I do. But again, my point is, these shops are more popular than we think they are.
No, this was there before Marks and Spencer's for me.
Yeah.
Were you eating them from Happy Shopper?
Huh?
Were you eating the sandwich from Happy Shopper?
Happy Shopper? I don't live in Warsaw. What's Happy Shopper? What's that?
Dizzy Rascal said, old school like Happy Shopper. And I never had a Happy Shopper.
I never had Happy Shopper, no.
Yeah, we had a Happy Shopper.
Never.
on the ends. I can't eat a sandwich from there. But maybe you're right though. I mean, look, it doesn't mean that it's a bad sandwich. I'm just looking at the traffic aspect of it. When I pick up my whatever sandwich, I just feel as though it hasn't been sitting there all day. It's probably just been there for a few hours.
I don't think I would go to every corner shop and get a sandwich, whereas I would go to every Marks and Spencer's and get a sandwich. So I get your point.
It's easy. The sandwich is just there under the porno magazines. I could just go and get a sandwich. Marks and Spencer's, the sign is all the way. I have to walk past every item in that shop to go to the back of Marks and Spencer's. I get to the front, I hear the sound of the till. Ding, 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 ding. Place is annoying, man. Marks and Spencer's closed down in 2 months, please. I worked there as well back in there.
So did I. That was my first job. I worked in Marks and
What,
Spencer's.
in
My
Marble
first
Arch?
job. Nah, Chiswick.
Is it?
Yeah.
I worked in food chain.
Oh, did you?
Yes, 6 to 1, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. and it was very cold. And I slept in the toilet.
I was, it was mad cold.
Yeah, mad cold.
I did Saturdays and I did Wednesdays. And I remember one day I just left. It was a Saturday. It was hot outside. I left midway through my shift and I came back. Yeah, I came back on a Wednesday, and my manager said to me, "You just left. Like, why did you leave? We saw in the cameras that you left." And I said, "Oh, do you know what? My mum was pregnant, and I just felt like I just needed to go." Yeah. So she was like, "Okay, cool." So anyway, now I'll come back to work. Maybe like a couple of weeks later. Like I've obviously been doing my shifts. Come back or whatever, and then my manager said, "So how's your little brother?" No, she said, "How's the baby?" I said, "What baby?"
You have to remember a lie. When you lie, you have to restore your lie.
I said, "What
I
baby?"
say this all the time.
She said, "The baby that your mum had a couple of weeks ago."
fuck.
I said, "Oh yeah, yeah, he's all right. He's just teething."
Because he's Steven, I can't remember him.
In 2 weeks he's teething.
Do you remember lunchtime at work? Do you remember the beans they used to give you? Did you ever eat? Don't tell me you was a packed lunch guy at work.
I don't even know. I don't even think I used to eat.
Oh man, you missed out on the beans, man.
Nah, man, I never.
Always hot, them. Always hot. Always hot, man.
That can't be the defining factor of whether you like
No,
the
I
food
know
or not.
exactly. No.
Always hot.
Always hot. Because I've had cold beans before. It's not nice. It's not fun.
Speaking of which, you know what it's time for?
Remember wrestling. Chucky. Oh man. Wrestling.
I went to
Huh?
WWF at Wembley Arena.
When? How long ago?
Oh god, I was who was super baby.
Who's the main event?
The British Bulldog. I can't remember who he was fighting.
Wait, hold on. British Bulldog has to be last if he's performing in this country.
England,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was last. Yeah,
had
that
to
was the
be.
thing, isn't it? And Ultimate Warrior was there.
You saw all these people.
saw-
You
yeah.
remember them?
I don't remember who they was fighting against. I just remember I just remember that and being gassed. And British Bulldog, and that was it. I don't remember anyone else. Do you ever remember a guy called Nails?
Yeah.
I swear, I always ask this question, yeah, and I swear I only saw Nails like twice. Do you remember him? He had no music. He used to come in with like an orange thing or whatnot, and he used to just do a quick madness and leave.
Was he black?
No, he was white.
Nails, Chucky. Nails, Specs. You're going to love this so much. Nails once accused Vince McMahon of sexually assaulting him.
Oh my
So,
goodness me!
so if I slap Chucky's bum now,
Is that why he was?
Is that sexual assault?
Could be.
Is that why he wasn't there for long then?
Yes. He was caught strangling Vince McMahon in his office. And when they asked why, he said it's because Vince sexually assaulted me.
Wow. I just remember only seeing Nails a couple of times.
Show me a picture. Let me see his face. Let me just see his face to see what. Remember, I can't believe Chucky's brought up Nails.
Do you know who used to scare me as well? Papa Shango.
Papa Shango.
You don't remember Papa Shango?
I've
Yeah,
never
that's
seen him.
Nails.
I've
He
never
was escaped from prison. That was the storyline.
And he's in prison now.
No, I don't think he's in prison in real life, no.
Probably therapy.
Gosh.
But
So Papa Shango's just why?
Papa Shango, he was the one who used to
Barefoot,
do the
yeah?
He was scary.
he was the one who used to do the voodoo and that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
He was scary, but you know who he turned into?
Who?
Godfather.
Father, with the mummies.
Really? Yeah. Oh man.
So who's your favorite wrestler?
It was Ultimate Warrior.
Why is this everyone
He
like
comes up
Ultimate?
a lot,
Why does
yeah.
everyone like Ultimate Warrior?
Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior and Stone Cold Steve Austin for me.
Yeah, Stone Cold was do you believe Stone Cold was bigger than Hulk Hogan?
You know, I never used to like Hulk Hogan like that. I think that Stone Cold Steve Austin is a much better wrestler than Hulk. Do you know what? To be honest with you, I just didn't. As I said, I just didn't even like Hulk Hogan
You
at
didn't
all.
buy into
Anyway.
it, innit?
Nah, I didn't buy into.
He
Hulk
was
Hogan.
slow though. His leg drop, all the moves he done was very slow. I remember that leg drop took too long, but he was more of a crowd man. Before he did the
Yeah.
move.
Wasn't he like the all American
Yeah,
kind of?
yeah, yeah.
I just didn't like him. I didn't really like him, man. But Ultimate Warrior definitely for me.
Undertaker?
Undertaker as well.
You
I
liked
liked.
him?
Yeah, I liked
Yokozuna?
Undertaker. Who was the one who used to do the Boston Crab again? That was his thing.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter. Oh my God.
What?
Do you remember the Boston Crab?
I remember the ball patch. I remember his ball patch and the way he used to talk and his chin.
Yeah, listen, when I learned that Boston Crab move, boy.
So you used to try these moves out on people after?
Yeah, but I was a small guy, man, so I wasn't pulling a lot of them off, to be honest. But the Boston Crab, if I got you in the Boston Crab, you're not getting out of that. I'll tell you that now. You're not getting out of the Boston Crab.
Boston Crab hurts, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
Nah, wrestling, I used to like wrestling still. I used to like wrestling. And I'm so grateful that, like, even though I don't remember a lot of it because I was so young, yeah, my mum and my dad, even though they split up when I was hella like a baby, they smashed
Parents
it.
splitting up, we always do a round of applause.
Oh, yeah. That was an amazing thing.
Your parents are not meant to be together.
Oh my
All
God.
stay together.
My mum and dad splitting up was that was the best thing that could have happened. I'm telling you, if my mum and dad stayed together, it would have been a shit show of a life for me. I'll tell you that now. Yeah, it was amazing. I'm glad that obviously my dad did what he did, and my mum said, "Yeah, I'm not having that," and whatnot. And they've got, and then do you understand what I'm saying? And they co-parented well. But what they did was, they gave me experiences. So even though they were going through whatever it was that they were going through, they always found ways to give me experiences, even when they didn't have much. Do you know what I mean? I saw bare stuff. I went to bare different concerts and whatnot. And at the time when I was young, I didn't even know what the hell I was going to. But now, as I'm older, I'm like, oh, right.
That's
went
crazy
to
to think about because I got friends who they're not with the mother of their children, right? And every weekend they're like, oh, I'm going to this, I'm going to that, I'm going to that. And I think, that sounds sick. My parents never took me anywhere as a child. But because you've got to make the most of your time with your kid, you're going to be like, yeah, let's go see Lion King.
Exactly.
Let's go see
Exactly.
WWF.
Exactly.
When did you realize that, okay, cool, you know what? These wrestlers, it's fake now. I'm not watching this no more. I don't like it. When did you realize? Like, when did that come into place?
I can't even remember.
Did you ever see that show on Channel 4 or Channel 5 where they started trying to expose wrestling and say it's fake?
Nah, I don't even know.
Wrestling revealed. Or,
Remember that?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't even know what it was. I remember I used to get really upset when I'd hear that, like, you'd hear these myths of like this person had died or whatever. Like, I used to just think, like, that used to break my heart.
What? I used to love that. Brian Pillman just gone. Like, I used to love that. Like, what? Brian Pillman?
Nah, that used to break my heart, man.
Like, wrestlers got big. Like, Brian Pillman, I remember Stone Cold used to just batter him every week on Raw. And then it's like, I'm waiting for him to get beat up again. So it's 9:59. It's a Friday, right, T? Yeah. I'm waiting like for Stone Cold to stun up Brian Pillman for the 18th time that week. And all of a sudden, it starts with all the wrestlers standing on the ramp where they come out. Remember, Raw had the big screen, and
Right.
yeah. I see Brian Pillman's face with the date, so I'm thinking, oh, it's his birthday. So I'm waiting. They're like, yeah, he's gone. I'm fuming because who's Stone Cold gonna stun her now? That's what I'm thinking. But Brian Pillman got bigger then. 'Cause
Right.
before I didn't care about him, but he got
Okay.
bigger when I found out he passed away because they were crying for
For
him.
him, okay.
So now you know that behind the scenes,
Yeah.
he's done a lot for them, man.
I can't remember the time when I realized it was fake, but I do remember the time when I started questioning stuff. In the first school I went to, because obviously I used to believe in Santa and that, I remember now I was going to the toilet and I saw Santa cleaning the hall. And see, when that changed my life. I said, what do you mean? Santa's the cleaner. So wait, you're telling me all of this time The Santa that I believed in is cleaning the assembly hall. Nah, I went straight back to mum. I said, you've been gassing me about this Santa thing. And I don't believe the tooth fairy and all of that either now. I'll take the peas though.
Just whatever you do now, just do not go back to wrestling now.
Oh no, it's
Not
horrible.
now. Now it's
horrible.
the way Undertaker done his farewell.
Nah.
It's just,
And I'm an MMA guy now as well, innit? So
oh,
it's
I hate MMA, man.
just my thing.
I hate MMA. I see Tyson Fury's gonna fight MMA guy, innit?
You can't.
What?
Alright, I can't do that.
But no, the MMA guy can't go in the ring with Tyson Fury. Surely.
Depends on who he's going to fight in the cage.
It was a black guy with the square head.
If he's gonna fight Francis Ngannou,
Ngannou, yeah.
so what is this a boxing match or an MMA thing?
That'll be boxing.
If it's boxing, then Tyson Fury will absolutely take his head off. If it's MMA,
I know.
if it's MMA, then Tyson just better forget about that. He just needs to just forget about it.
Unless he's been training MMA all these years, which he
Yes,
hasn't.
I mean, look, man. Francis Ngannou's been doing this for God knows how many years. All he needs to do is put you on the floor, and that's it.
But Tyson Fury was in WWE,
Yep.
Oh, was he? Yeah.
and there's loads of UFC fighters that go WWE.
Yeah.
Ken Shamrock,
Yes.
Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey, yeah.
I showed the shit to her once.
Really?
Yeah. I think she got sex appeal.
Who? Ronda.
Ronda, yeah.
There's a
But not China. I said Ronda, not China.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a little something still. Ronda has. I don't know. I don't watch wrestling these days anyway because I just think it's just not for me, innit?
Do you remember Sable? Just shot
Sable.
us.
No,
No?
I don't remember Sable.
Who's the other one, T?
Sonny.
Jake
Sonny?
the Snake.
Oh!
Jake the Snake. Oh my
You
God.
saw the shit to Jake the Snake? That's Tigo. Your favorite match is Jake the Snake with when the snake bit someone
Yeah, we watched that. Jake
and
the
he
Snake
started out, but it was a bad injury.
fighting the Macho Man.
Macho
yeah.
Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember the match. Man.
Yeah, man.
It's good.
Oh, wait.
Jake the Snake, man.
You shoulder shake to Jake the Snake.
Is Jake the Snake the one that gave himself to the Lord straight after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Glory.
Yeah. Well, that was a great Remember Wrestling. Can't believe you saw wrestling live.
I did, yeah. Wembley Arena.
We've spoken to WWE maybe this year if they come over.
Yeah, that would be good, man. If you could get a wrestler on here as well.
We want to get wrestled on here.
Who would you like to have?
On here right now?
Yeah.
I'll probably go Eddie Guerrero.
Alive?
Undertaker was my guy for a long time, but now I've seen him
He's bad on podcasts.
on podcasts.
Is he?
and
Yeah,
stuff,
it's terrible.
I'd probably go Sting.
I've Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
You know,
Oh
Vince
my
McMahon gave
God.
Ric Flair was in debt.
He's the one who used to go, woo! Yeah.
He was in debt. Yeah. He was in
He
China.
looked like he was on bare
Was he in
coke.
China,
boy.
Beijing. He was in Beijing or China. Yeah. He was in one of the two. So he had a debt, a 200K debt.
Did he?
He told Vince, and Vince paid it off like that. Rah.
Wait. By the way, see Vince, yeah, because he wrestles, but he's obviously a businessman as a wrestler. And so does he own? Is he actually a proper businessman on top of that too?
Yes.
Yeah, that's mad. Like he smashed it.
He
so he
smashed it.
owns this, and he actually is in it.
That's why Triple H married his daughter so that he get his money up.
Right.
So he done some next type of crypto.
What is his net worth?
Oh,
Good question.
we're talking. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna go for 2.16 billion. Let's see if I'm right.
I think it's 2 billion. Okay.
Wow.
2.16. I said.
It's 2 billion.
Really?
According to Google.
Cool as Google. Wow.
2 billion net worth, but he's trying to sell. Allegedly, he's trying to sell the company now.
Okay.
You know what it's time for?
It's time for Serious Sundays.
Nope. We've done that already.
Is it?
No rules news.
No, it was news.
This next story comes from KFDM, which is, I think, an ABC affiliate in America. It's in Texas. We were talking about animal uprisings earlier.
Yeah.
Dozens of feral hogs invade southeast Texas neighborhood.
Oh gosh.
It's always Texas, isn't it?
It's not always usually Florida.
What did they do? They just went out on road.
A gang of them went and took over a town called Fort Bend County.
Are these ones pink?
It didn't take.
Huh? What colour are they?
I mean, it's dark, but they appear to be black.
They're what? They're what? Sorry.
They're black.
They're black pigs.
Yeah.
There's
black pigs.
That's amazing.
I've never seen a black pig man laugh.
Oh. No, I think that's probably more common than pink. I think pink's like a Disney colour.
Oh, wow.
Imagine a dance of black pigs running at me, boy, in the road. Jeez.
That's different. I can't even lie.
Never seen black pigs.
That big? Whoa, that's a bull. That's a bull, man. Let me see.
I'll be honest with you, I've never seen a black pig before.
Is it?
I've never seen.
And what, they were just on the road?
See, they're big, you know.
What? So you're just telling me that they just was outside?
Well,
on the road.
It didn't take long for the huge pack of feral hogs to do some serious damage to the neighborhood. They're literally just rolling around.
I don't
Timon
like
and
how they're
Pumbaa.
calling them that name now. Foul hogs.
Feral hogs.
Feral hogs. I just feel like you're just trying to mug man off.
Just call them black pigs.
No,
Yeah, just call them
wild pigs. Feral means wild.
So how do pigs attack? Do they spear you?
Yeah, I still don't. I got a problem with that.
How do pigs attack?
There's racism in pig land. So what now? Because they're black now. Yeah, they're wild hogs. Is that what you're calling them? Hogs? Wild hogs?
Hogs just
Nah.
a name for pigs.
They're taking the piss.
I want more of them.
Bro, there's like 30 of these things.
They should have run away.
There's a film, Wild Hogs. Yeah.
Is it on Netflix now?
No, but it's got Tim Allen in it.
What did they actually? So is everything right? When they
Allen.
actually just to wrap this up? What actually happened?
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, like what happened? Like when they went on road, like what? Like
They're running like to people's gardens, mashing up bins,
What
pulling
is it?
rubbish out.
Yeah, but how? But
I
by
really respect
charging.
it. I really respect it.
Did you know that pigs are like super intelligent?
Yes.
Yeah. So they know what they're doing.
What do you mean? What do you mean? How does
Dogs. You know dogs are smart. Yeah,
dogs are not smart too.
compared to humans, they're not smart.
My dog tried to go against a pit bull. The dog's
Do
not smart.
pigs? The biggest question is because I know that. I've heard that pigs are really intelligent. Do pigs have consciousness?
Great question. We don't know because they can't communicate, but that is a great question.
Right.
So they can't communicate with each other, but you're telling me they're intelligent species.
They can communicate with each other, yeah.
How? Just snorting that, just
They
blowing your nose every 5 minutes.
They have senses.
They got silence about senses.
But clearly they can communicate because if they've gone on some flipping slave rebellion, then
Well, it's like 30 of them.
they know what they're doing. They've obviously
But I
communicated.
I bet you when there's someone from Texas went and took their food away or something, it's always because I was watching a documentary about
It had to be Texas that had these black pigs
what
in
they
that
called?
as well. Isn't
About bulls. Because bulls come from the pig family. The pig family come from the cow family, in my eyes. No,
they don't.
it's
Okay.
my eyes.
Yeah, you're right.
it? Is this
But
alternative fact?
you know what they do? They put
That's
the bulls,
a great alternative fact.
They
by
put the
way.
bulls in a cage. They make the cage go mad. They make them go mad in that cage. They hold them there. And then the cowboys from Texas, they put the hat on, come, and they do that thing and make. I know this already, so I know those guys wind them up. I know. Leave the wild animals alone.
Humans are bad.
Oh, we are.
And I don't know if you saw a couple of newspapers covered this on the front page the other day. Futurism.com. Space colonists will likely resort to cannibalism, scientists say. They are going to eat each other if there is no way to survive. I feel like this is a pretty obvious one. That when we send people out to space to colonize Mars or to figure out what's going on in Mercury, however far the human race gets, when there's no food, someone's getting eaten. Didn't we learn that from like Mount Everest and all that stuff?
Of course. I'm always curious to find out the mindset and the conversation. Yo, fam, we been here for time and man's hungry, guys. What are you on? Because do you feel the same way about me as I feel the same way about you? Because I'll eat you.
No,
If you won't eat me, then
Yeah, but I'll say to you, you can't eat me because our feet are not even touching the floor. We can't be in the air. And I'm trying to eat you, but my leg is behind.
It's true.
I might as well just eat myself. I might as well eat my leg. My leg is there in the air, floating. Come, do you know what I mean? How can I eat my friend, but I can't even sit down and eat him?
But also as well, let's be real, can't be healthy for you, no?
What, eating people in space?
Just eating people in general.
Now that is a good question because what if it is? And we're told it's not as a way as human control like 5,000 years ago or something where it's like, don't eat humans, it's bad for you. When actually
It actually is.
banging.
Do you know what? Can I just say, yeah, like, because in my mind, I'm thinking, of course, like, you could probably just eat someone and just season them up, whatever, cook them, put them in the thing, whatever. But in space, you can't do this now, yeah? So, you have to just eat just raw meat.
No,
So
they'll
eating
be able
raw
to
meat
cook
of
it, I
anything
reckon.
can't be good.
No, I reckon you'll be able to cook it. They'll have some sort. I think that's what they, like. There's a big assumption in this, right? Which like they've got ovens, they've got like micro, what are they called? Air fryers.
Right.
You gotta imagine they've got air fryers in space. But then I think if I'm sending people out there on long missions, like 10-year missions, I reckon they're training them, saying, look, if you get lost, here's how you chop off one finger.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Here's how you chop off, and this is the order you do it in, because the little finger's not about shit. You can eat off that for 3 weeks. The little toe ain't about shit. You can eat off that for 2 weeks. I reckon they're probably going to be trained to be
Wait,
cannibals.
but I'm confused. I'm an astronaut, yeah? And so I've got a big light bulb over my head anyway, right? Because that is helping me breathe, right? So the moment I take it off to eat,
It's a light
I
bulb.
can't breathe.
No, on the spaceship, you don't wear a helmet on the spaceship. You only wear it when you're out of the spaceship.
I've watched films. You telling me I've watched
No,
Conjuring?
They wear it. They wear it for takeoff and stuff. They
Yeah,
don't.
they wear it for takeoff. They don't wear it.
What's the film where you put the guy put their hand on the window and the alien put their hand on the window as well?
Rival.
Not Conjuring. I watched Arrival.
That's a good film.
Yeah.
But I don't think they go to space in that, do they?
Oh, I got mixed up. I've seen a film, man, with astronauts in it.
Armageddon.
Is it Armageddon? The Martian. Is it Martian? One guy up there, innit? But listen, he didn't take the light bulb off his head.
Could you imagine the anxiety of being lost in space?
No, it's not even worth thinking about.
Do you know what it's like? You know, like, no. Do you know what it's like? But you know when you're in, like, I don't know if you've ever been in the sea and you're on a boat and then you realise, man's in the middle of the flipping sea.
Yeah.
Like, will you take a moment to just think, man is in the middle of the sea.
Yeah.
Like, this could be a whole madness. Imagine that in space. Bruv, man just get lost in space.
There's not even like space pigeons
And
or
you don't
anything
even-
like that. There's nothing. There's not even
You can't
flies.
even see nothing. Like, you can't even see nothing.
quiet.
You can't even really shout no one. Like, and you're just in there.
Do you know what I'll do? I would wait for, because you know they always talk about asteroids. I'll just wait for an asteroid just to go past me and then I'll just try and put my hand on it and just follow it. Wherever, because it's going to land somewhere.
We're going to get a strong one of them one day.
No, there's some
I'll tell you that now.
We've had that already.
there's some good.
Critical's been on the show. Oh, well, you missed it. You must have been in Nigeria.
All right, this next story comes from Mion.
What?
Sometimes you just have to give it a beat. Mom finds crystal meth worth $120,000 in cereal box as she made breakfast for toddlers.
What?
A mother of 4 children was shocked beyond belief after discovering that she received more than what she was expecting out of a $6 cereal. Haisem Nasir, 25, was preparing cereal for her 2 young kids when she discovered a plastic bag filled with white crystals in a packet of Golden Morn maize and soya protein flakes. She then put her sleuthing hat on, went online to research what the crystals could be, and adjudged that what she was looking at was methamphetamine, also known on the streets as crystal meth.
Is that a drug?
The Connect must have been doing his head in. What did we do with the Rice Krispies?
Yeah.
The man's thinking, where do we put the Rice Krispies box?
Yeah.
Someone's taken the Rice Krispies box now, put it on the shelf, and someone has actually stumbled across that.
And Rice Krispies is my favourite
Oh
cereal.
my God.
My favourite.
I used to love Rice Krispies. I can't even lie.
I had it this morning with hot water.
Oh,
I
that's-
love.
You had Rice Krispies at this age.
You missed the key bit there, Chucky. What did you have it with?
Water, hot water. Chucky knows this. You didn't know this? I don't drink milk.
You are having a laugh.
It's just soaked. Just look at it. It's soaked Rice Krispies. Warm. And you add brown, not white,
You
brown
are
sugar on it.
something else.
Mix it up. Oh my God, bruv. It tastes like flipping custard.
Oh my God, man. Oh, only Specs, boy.
I love Rice Krispies.
All right, let's do one more story. This one, I don't know if you caught this one. This one happened over Christmas. The English media now is getting really good at, like, not... I don't know if you ever saw Charlie Brooker do a thing about serial killers and school shooters and how we have to, as a media, stop kind of glorifying them. when they happen as being like this big like epic thing. And he met these psychologists and said, stop glorifying it. Stop beginning your news broadcast with spinning lights and sad music and sirens and stuff, because it actually encourages more. It glamorizes it in the heads of the kind of people that do it, right? And I think the English media's got quite. There was a terror attack, that bomb in Liverpool outside the hospital. That was very quiet. I think they're very, very smart now with how they deal with it. This happened over Christmas, and people didn't really talk about it. Man who tried to kill the Queen with a crossbow made Darth Vader terror video before breaking into the palace. A man got in at Christmas with a crossbow. Apparently, he was within shooting distance of the
they
Queen.
didn't make a big deal out of this.
That one.
Yeah.
That's the best weapon.
But no, I think it would have been a gun one.
The bone and
The
bow
gun
and arrow
one.
Yeah.
The
that's a
bone and
mad
arrow
thing.
one is the best. I used to make that with a
Where
rubber
did he
band
get that from?
and a branch, and do this with it, with a stone.
Yeah, and then let go
Boom.
and bow. Yeah.
Right in the back of someone's thighs. That was my way of like laser.
How do you get a gun one of those in this country though?
I don't know if they're illegal.
Like, where was the Queen? Was this in Buckingham Palace?
Probably watching Netflix.
What?
Windsor Castle, Christmas Day.
Windsor Castle.
Also, yes.
Yeah, it's a
That
crossbow.
big
It's a
castle?
crossbow. Yeah.
The big one on the hill with all the greenery.
Yeah.
Yes.
He climbed in there.
Apparently, yeah. Jaswant Singh Chahal said in the clip that he was planning to assassinate the Queen in revenge for a notorious 1919 massacre in India by British soldiers.
1919. Mm-hmm. How old was she then? About 2.
No, she wasn't even 2. She's 100 this year, right?
She's 100.
So she was -3.
She's -3.
Didn't someone
Some man was gonna dup here, and it wasn't even her fault.
But this is not new. Someone tried to assassinate the Queen's great grandmother. I read this.
Oh no,
Yeah.
there are people.
She was on a horse this time.
Okay.
And someone tried to come and shoot her, but they stopped it.
Oh, she's gonna be the sacrificial lamb, basically.
Black and white
she's a
days.
figurehead. You got to kill somebody apparently.
That's nuts.
He sent a video to his friends saying why he was going to do it at 8:06 a.m. less than half an hour before he was arrested by armed police inside the palace grounds.
Inside it.
He was less than 2,000 feet from the Queen's private rooms when he was seized. I don't know how 2,000 feet.
It was
Feels like a
2,000
lot.
feet. That was a little
Feels
bit
like
of
a
a
lot.
while away.
2,000.
Yeah.
It feels like you could have changed the
How did he
metrics.
get-
Yeah.
If that's a mile, say a mile.
Yeah, exactly.
With 2,000 feet.
How did he get in? He must have been dressed up as someone that can get in there.
He was 19.
What?
19.
And he scaled the palace using a fence, palace fence using a rope ladder.
Someone needs to be sacked because how someone got that close is just mad. But also, does he know what room she was in? Because could you imagine the amount of rooms he's got to go in and out of to go and find this woman? You're going to go in this big yard now. There's probably how many rooms in there? 70 rooms or whatnot. You're going to have to go in and out of each room to try and find the old lady.
And when you go and find an old lady and she's doing something that you think, oh, I didn't expect the Queen to be doing this.
I know, she's watching Blacked.
But she's watching Black with subwoofers. Don't kill her, join in.
Hey, the Queen is on Christmas Day
You know what I'm
watching
saying?
Blacked Raw, and a man just goes in there now.
He's got Sennheisers on.
Tactically, it's wrong. I've seen pictures of the Queen in an old range Discovery Land Rover.
Yeah.
Driving by herself.
Whipping.
You could have caught her then, but don't go in the room when she's got the tube up inside her.
He was from Southampton.
So he drove all the way.
It's from Southampton.
I love Chucky. Chucky's got a mind for the details.
Flipping hell.
70
man.
rooms, driving.
I don't know, man. There's something about the Queen I like. Can't lie.
Chucky.
I know. I'm
Is that
sorry.
what
She's
you're
90,
saying?
sorry, she's 95, not 99.
On 95. Would you?
Would I chop the Queen?
Yeah.
Nah, man. I'll go to dinner with her though.
Felix reckons she's still got it.
Do you know what? Put it this, the Queen on money, that face looks ready for a bed and pounding and rough sex.
Jesus crispy.
That's not old face. Anyone got any cash? Let me see. Let me just double check. Bring her back some cash, T.
Downstairs.
By the way, when she passes away, you might need to get rid of that clip.
Who what?
It's gonna age horribly. It's gonna age horribly.
Yeah, let's get on that BBC obituary, whatever that's called.
No, the Queen's a buff thing, man.
Yeah, I think that she was an attractive lady. I keep it. There's some stones and stuff apparently that need to be sent back. I think when she gives those back, then she'll probably
She ain't never giving them back.
But do you know
She
what?
probably want. I've got a take on that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I reckon there's bare things that the Queen wants to do, but she can't really do it because of just the way the establishment is. So like, you see, like when I was watching the Harry and Meg thing, yeah, what it sounds like is they have a decent relationship with the Queen. They don't get on with the establishment, but they get on with the Queen. So I'm assuming that, like, the Queen might be on a thing of listen, like, speaks to Harry on the phone. She's like, listen, like, look, you need. I'm trying to I'm trying to help you, but it's a bit mad because I can't do. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, and he's obviously saying to his granny, can't you just pattern up the thing or whatever? It's like, I want to do it, but I can't because, like, I'm trying to. Because how do you then, at that age, then say, especially when you've been born into that, I mean, it's a lot easier for us to just say you should do this and you should do that. But this is the thing that's been going on for however many years. Like, how the hell, I didn't even really choose to do this. Now I'm starting to realize that certain things are fuckery. I'm having conversation with my therapist about it. Like, but I don't know what to, you understand what I'm saying?
And now man's busting in our yard trying to kill her with a crossbow.
Yeah, and I think that the Queen, it wouldn't surprise me if the Queen wanted to do the right things, what we think is the right things, but she just can't do it because the way that the system is, she just can't even break the mold, brother.
Yeah, well, yeah.
This is a picture of the Queen that Greg's just found.
You what?
If that's the Queen, I'll have a turn and I'll put that picture in my head.
Is that the Queen?
You would do that, man.
Pum pum fatty.
I love predicaments as well. Let me just zoom in.
Show the camera specs.
I reckon the Queen was a gymnast. I reckon she was a gymnast back in the day. I won't get killed for this, will I?
As in murdered or
Yeah,
killed
I mean,
online?
that's decent, man. She looks a bit like. Why you laughing? Oh, it's black and white. It's not me. There's no colour then. T wants Paris. He wants Paris on this.
You see, when you've got to go and you've got to do the thing on Christmas Day. Christmas Day she comes out, right? And like, how do you really feel about that? Yeah. You don't like it, innit? You just think it's bollocks.
It's pre-recorded.
Be honest.
It's pre-recorded, though.
Yeah, probably. But I could imagine
that
that her saying to herself, have I got to fucking do that again?
I think she's
one job a year.
She's pre-recorded.
Have you seen
she's
the letter that they
pre-recorded,
give to people that are 100 years old? It is printed off.
Is it?
You could basically get it in Oxford. You could get it in Piccadilly, basically.
She just signs it, innit?
Not even that. I think it's like, it might be a copy of her signature, but it's not like, it's literally just all typed out.
What does
Do you know what?
say?
And it might not even be her actual signature. You know, you can go on the font.com and get an italic thing and just put your name and it just does
There's a
it.
signature on money right
Right.
now. There's a few signatures on money right now if you look.
Exactly. So I think it's that.
Yeah,
I think that she
trust me.
probably hates it. She don't. The idea of writing letters to old 100 people that are 100 years old, she can't stand all of that. She just wants to just chill. She wants to play around with her great grandkids or whatever it may be, and just be old and just do normal old
things.
stuff.
But
These times I've got to go in a flipping gold thing and wave at strangers and that. These times now I just want to watch something on Netflix. Do you know, like she's an old.
She's on Netflix, though.
Yeah,
The Crown.
exactly. The Crown. Yeah.
And and she probably bone and arrowed Philip.
I reckon.
Well, maybe he was pissing her off. Maybe he was in the way.
I just think that she. I wouldn't be surprised if she hates it all. And you know what? She probably wants to give back the things to whichever country from Africa.
You are
But she's like, you know what?
projecting
Like, how am I gonna? I'm trying to ring my man from Congo and that, and say,
Mabutu.
yo, look, boom, I'm gonna leave the stones. You know when you see, this is what really happens. Yeah? She jumps in. You know when you see her driving around in the G-Wag.
Yeah.
But she's driving around in the G-Wag.
Old Reg.
She's probably trying to leave the stones somewhere for someone from the Congo to come. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It's the reverse of like. What's
I
that?
left them in flipping.
What's Nicolas Cage? National Treasure. It's the reverse National Treasure. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Queen
literally.
trying to get jewels back to
Right.
Africa.
Hear
but
what
all
I'm
the
saying, yeah? I'm
FBI
leaving
trying to
them.
stop her.
I believe in the stones in Ravener Park, in whatever ends. Boom, they're going to be behind the tree, whatever. I'm going to try and pull up the... I reckon he's trying to do them things, but how do you do it? How? If she's the only person who wants to do this, but the whole establishment
It's long.
does not want this to happen, how do you
It's
make
long
that
bringing
happen at
heads together.
95 years old? How?
You know what? We used to do a section on this show called Brexit update.
Mm.
Before Brexit
yeah,
was
I
like
remember that.
signed, we used to just
Yeah.
update what was going on with Brexit. Maybe we introduce a royal watch.
Yes, that's a great one.
Really figure out what's going on with the royal family.
Yeah, because there's a lot of them,
There's a lot of them.
and there's some that's up to some super bad behaviors.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that woman spills some beans on my man.
Yeah. But it's like wrestling though, isn't it? Like the Queen, Harry, William, Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker. But then there's like Chavo Guerrero.
Hardcore, the heat. the
Yeah,
heat wrestlers.
there's loads of heat wrestlers as well.
Mm.
There's loads of heat wrestlers. They got cruiserweights, all of that.
Carlito.
That was no rule show.
I enjoyed that.
This
so.
is what you don't want, yeah?
That was classic.
It's what you get. There's no rules, man.